Hi friends, and thank you so much for practicing. Today we got a full-length Pilates class. It's mainly focused on that really nice, straight, healthy posture, as well as the legs, mainly the glutes. I hope you have a lot of fun, roll out your mat, and let's get started. Okay friends, we are going to start lying down on our backs. Ground the feet down on towards the mat, ground the back down on towards the mat, and you can bring the left hand towards your heart and the right hand towards your belly. If it feels good, you can close the eyes. And we're just going to take a moment to center here, to settle down, and to take a few deep breaths. Notice how the belly rises on an inhale and falls on an exhale. Inhale to rise. And exhale. Awesome. Let's take one more deep breath in here. And exhale, we draw the belly button towards the spine. Engage the core. Engage the pelvic floor a little bit. You don't want to engage that much that you feel restricted in the breath. So there still should be plenty enough space for the breath to flow. See if you can keep that belly button drawn in and create space for the breath. And once you have that, bring the knees in towards the chest. Give your knees a nice big hug. Roll a little side to side. That's awesome. You're doing great. Notice how you feel. Mobilizing the lower back a little bit, massaging out the lower back. And then we're going to grab the knees, bring them away from the body and create some circles with the knees one way and the other way around. That's it. Very, very good. And then we're going to bring the knees away from the body, and individually we're going to create some circles with our knees. So we're going to bring them away from the body, open them wide, bringing them back towards you and back together. And this rhythm, we'll do a few of these circles, and then reversing your circle also the other way around. So just take a moment, feel it out here. We're mobilizing the hip joint a little bit. Very, very good. And then when you're ready for it, we're going to bring the feet back down towards the mat. We have the feet grounded and the back grounded on towards the mat. Then we're going to tilt the hips so that we can create a hollow back. So almost like a little tunnel between your back and the mat. Then on the exhale, we're going to press the back in towards the mat, almost like the tailbone lifts a little off the mat. So we're tilting the hips. Very good. On an inhale, hollow back. And on an exhale, press the back in towards the mat. Very good. Let's move through a few of these. Inhale. Exhale. So we're almost moving through a lying down cat-cow position. Inhale, open. And exhale, push it in. Very good. Let's take one more. Inhale, open. And exhale, push the back in towards the mat. And then I want you to find a neutral spine. So it's usually somewhere between these two extremes that you can find a position for the back that feels good. Drawing the belly button in, core engaged, still plenty of space for the breath. And with that neutral back, still respecting, of course, your natural curves, you are going to start to bring the hands next towards the body. Very good. We're going to inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Slow and controlled, core engaged, glutes engaged. And exhale, vertebra by vertebra, we're rolling ourselves down. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. And exhale, vertebra by vertebra, we're rolling ourselves down. That's going great. Let's inhale, lift. Core engaged, glutes are engaged. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Core engaged, glutes are engaged. Exhale, lower, very good. Let's go for 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, that's going great. Let's go for 2. Inhale, engage the glutes, engage the core. Neck is a nice extension of the spine. Exhale, lower. And then let's take one more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Very good. This is level 1. For the next exercise, you can of course always stay here. If you'd like a little more, we're gonna extend the hands overhead. Very good. So hands are extended overhead. I'm just gonna shimmy myself a little forward on the mat so I'm nice and supported. And then on an inhale, we're gonna reach the hands up towards the sky as we lift the hips, and we'll continue bringing the hands all the way next towards the body. On an exhale, the hands reach up, the hips sink, and the hand reaches overhead. Inhale, lift the hips, hands reach all the way next towards the body. And exhale, lower the hips, hands reach back in a nice stretch. Inhale, lift, that's going great. Glutes are engaged, core is engaged, hands move. Exhale, lower, that's it. Inhale, lift, very good. Exhale, lower. You're doing great. Let's go for 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. That's it. We're gonna go do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And let's take one more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Very good. You can take a reset. Maybe you'd like to sway the legs a little side to side. See how you feel. And then we're going to move on to the last version of the exercise. So of course, feel free to stay with level 1 or 2 if that's where your energy lies today. Or if you'd like a little more, we're going to extend the hands back overhead to start with. Heels walk nice and close towards the glutes. Feet in line with the knees, knees in line with the hips. On an inhale, we lift ourselves up, hands reach overhead. We lift and come up towards the toes. Exhale, hands reach back towards the floor. Inhale, lift the hips, nice big half circle with the arms next towards the body, up on the toes. Exhale, sink yourself back down, reach overhead. Inhale, lift arms, lift hip, lift toes. Exhale, sink yourself back down. Inhale, lift arms, hips, toes. Exhale, sink. Very good. Let's go for 4. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for 3. Inhale. Exhale, that's it. Let's go for 2. Inhale. Exhale. And let's go for 1. Inhale, lift. Hands reach next towards the body. Keep the hips up. We're going to open and close the legs. Open and close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Keep the hips high. Engage the glutes. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. You're doing great. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Let's go for 5. Inhale. Exhale, are the hips still high? Let's go for 4, inhale. Exhale, let's go for 3. And 2, inhale, open. Exhale, close. And the last one, inhale, open. Keep it open. Lift the hips. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs together. Vertebra by vertebra, roll the hips down. Take the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Very good, that's it. Awesome. From here, we're gonna move on to our next exercise. So remember when we went through these two motions, that hollowing of the spine and that pressing the spine back and towards the body? I want you to again find that neutral back between those two. The core is engaged. We're gonna draw the knees in towards the chest. Then we're going to bring the hands towards the knees, shins in line with the ceiling. And we're going to press the knees away from our body as much as we can. But there will be a point, if you press them too far, you'll start to hollow out into the back. Then you know that you're too far. So bring them back just a little bit. You want to have the core engaged, but you want to avoid using that integrity in the core. Okay, very good. Hands reach up towards the sky. Let's start with level 1. Level 1 is reaching the right hand overhead, tapping the left toes down, knees stay bent. Exhale back to center. Inhale, other side. Right toes towards the mat, left hand overhead. Exhale to center. Inhale, tap. Exhale to center. Inhale, tap. Exhale to center. That's it. Inhale, tap. Exhale to center. Inhale, tap. Exhale to center. You're doing great. When the right hand lifts overhead, the left hand points towards the ceiling. And when the left hand lifts overhead, the right hand points towards the ceiling. Very good. Inhale, tap. Exhale to center. Inhale, tap. Exhale to center. You're doing great. Let's go for 6. And to center. Let's go for 5. To center. Let's go for 4. You're doing great. Back to center. For 3. And back. For 2. And back. And let's take one more. Very good. And bring it back. Give the knees a nice big hug. Moment to reset. This is level 1, of course. Always feel free to stay here. It's not a problem. If you feel like you can do a little more, we're going to bring ourselves back in that first position where we're bringing the shins in line with the ceiling, knees away from the body, arms extended overhead. For the next one, on an inhale, right hand reaches, left leg extends. Keep it hovering above the mat. And exhale back to center. Inhale, full leg extends, full arm extends. Exhale back to center. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale back to center. Inhale, extend. Exhale back to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale back to center. Let's go for 6. Inhale. Back to center. Let's go for 5. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Is your core still engaged? Is the breath still flowing? Inhale. Back to center. And 3. Inhale. Exhale back to center for 2. And back to center. And the last one. Inhale. And back to center. Give the knees a nice big hug. You can roll on towards one side, or if it feels good, you can roll up and down the spine to make your way up into a seat. Then we're swinging the legs around. And we're making our way into all fours. All fours is with the wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees directly underneath the hips. Very good. From here, we're going to work on mobilizing the spine just a little bit. So we are going to shift our weight towards the left hand, and the right hand reaches up towards the sky. Inhale, reach. On an exhale, the right hand threads underneath the bridge of the left. Just actively going to reach towards the wall. Inhale, lift and reach, open. Exhale, thread. Very good. Inhale, lift and reach. And this time on the exhale, we thread the needle and we're going to bring the right shoulder down. Keep the hips and the knees in line if you can. Left hand can stay next towards the body, or maybe it feels good to extend it overhead towards the front of the mat. Take a nice deep breath in here. You're doing great. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And a long breath out, bringing the hand back next towards the body. Inhale, reaching the right hand back up towards the sky. And exhale, right hand meets the mat. Very good. Doing the same thing on the other side. So the right hand grounds down, left hand lifts up towards the sky. Inhale to open. Exhale, reach through. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. That's it. Let's take one more. Inhale to open. Exhale, reach to bring the shoulder towards the mat. If it feels okay here, you can stay. Maybe you prefer to extend the right arm overhead towards the top of the mat. Take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Bring the right hand back next towards the head. Inhale, lift the left hand up one more time. Exhale, all fours. Very good. That was number one. Number two that we're going to do for the spine, just to keep it nice and mobilized, is on an inhale, you can allow the belly to drop. Pull the chest through the upper arms. On an exhale, press away from the mat, round. Very good. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, press away from the mat. Maybe sink the hips further back into a child's pose. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, 2 rounds. Maybe continue that movement, make it a little bigger. Let's take one more. Inhale. And exhale, round. And bring it back. Child's pose, take a rest. Maybe the knees come wide and the feet come together and the head rests for a second. One nice big deep breath in here. Can you breathe towards the back body? Exhale to soften. Very good. Inhale to look up towards the front of the mat and bring the knees back underneath the hips and the wrists back underneath the shoulders. Very good. From here we're going to curl the toes under. Now we're going to press ourselves firmly down and towards the mat. Press ourselves away from the mat and lift the knees up. Nice and strong here. Heels spike towards the back of the mat. The knees are just like a few centimeters above the mat. We inhale here. Exhale. All we're going to do is tap the knees down. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Just give it a gentle tap. We're not resting them on the mat. Inhale to lift. That's going great. Exhale, gentle tap. Inhale to lift. Exhale, gentle tap. Inhale to lift. Okay, we got 4. Exhale, gentle tap. Inhale to lift. We got 3. Exhale, gentle tap. Inhale to lift. Let's take 2. Gentle tap. Inhale to lift. And one more. Exhale, gentle tap. Inhale to lift. And release. Very good. If you want, we can find some movement for the wrist. So we're going to bring the fingers facing the fingers of the right hand towards us. Then here, maybe come a little forward and backwards, finding some mobility in the wrist. That's it. And then we're going to bring it back to center. Same thing towards the other side. Left fingers point towards you. Finding some mobility in the wrist, moving forward and backwards. Good. Fingers can point towards the outside. We just sway a little side to side. And then we're coming on towards the tops of the hand. Make a nice big fist. And see if you can bend into the elbows a little bit, keeping the fists nice and steady for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you can sit back on the heels for a sec. Maybe you find some circles in the wrist. Rotating one way, rotating the other way around. See how that feels. Very good. The next one we're also going to do on the hands. Now, of course, it's always an option that if it doesn't feel comfortable, you can make a fist and place it like so. Very good. Okay. For the next one, we're going to start by extending the left leg out towards the bottom corner of the mat. And the right hand reaches towards the top corner of the mat. Core engaged, hips are nice and stable. On an inhale, we're straightening the right hand out and the left toes. Exhale to tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale to tap. See if you can kick up from the glutes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. That's it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's go for 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. That's it. Exhale. Let's go for 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. That's it. 2. Okay, last one. Inhale, we lift. We actively reach fingers towards the front of the wall. The toes towards your back wall. Actively reach like you're trying to touch both of them for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Very good. Maybe shake the hips a little side to side. See what feels good here. You're doing great. Let's move on towards the other side. So we're going to extend the toes of the right leg out. Reach the fingertips of the left hand towards the front of the mat. On an inhale, we lift. And on an exhale, we tap down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, actively extend, core engaged. Exhale, tap. Let's go for 5. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for 4. That's it. Let's go for 3. And 2. And the last one, inhale, reach. Actively reach the fingertips forward, reach the toes back, core engaged, create length for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very good. Again, if you feel like shaking the hips, please feel free to do so. Take some movement here. That's it. Very good. Then we're going to curl the toes under. We're going to walk the hands forward and we're going to lift ourselves up into a downward facing dog. If it feels good, pedal out the legs here. I can imagine that would be nice right now. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice long breath out. You're doing great. That's it. Very good. Find some movement here. Awesome. From there, we're going to walk yourselves forward towards the hands. And we're going to find a forward fold. Allowing yourself to just swing a little side to side. Notice how you feel. And further breath, we are going to roll ourselves all the way up into a standing position. That's it. Very good. From here, we are going to move into a squat position. So on an exhale, we're going to engage the core, spine is nice and straight. We're going to bend the knees, sink the hips back, extend the arms overhead. Now, you don't have to come all the way down in a deep squat. A chair pose variation is perfectly fine. Good. And then we're going to lift ourselves back up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, create length. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, create length. You're doing great. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. And inhale, lengthen. That's it. Let's go for 5. Let's go for 4. And for 3. Let's go for 2. And the last one. Let's go. Find that squat. Bring the hands towards the heart. Find tiny pulses. Pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift. Very good. From here, take a moment. Shake out the legs if that feels good. Shake out the hips. Level 1. Perfectly fine. If you want to stay here, no worries. Stay with level 1. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit in our squats, then for the next one, we are going to exhale. Sink the hips down. Inhale, come up towards the toes. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale, create length, come up towards the toes. Exhale. Inhale, up towards the toes. Exhale, hips sink. Inhale, up towards the toes. You're doing great. Let's go. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale, create length. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, let's go for 5. Exhale. Inhale, lift the hips. Heels. Exhale. Very good. Inhale, lift the heels. Let's go for 3. Inhale, up and towards the toes. Let's go for 2. Inhale, up towards the toes. And then the last one, sink down. And inhale, up towards the toes. See if we can hold it at the highest point. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop the heels. Very good. That's that. You did great on that one. And I'm going to step the feet a little wider on the long side of the mat. And for this one, we're going to point the toes out towards the corners of the mat and the heels in. It doesn't really matter how wide you step, as long as it's comfortable for the hips, comfortable for the knees. Very good. We're going to bring the hands towards the heart. We're going to sink the hips down. Very good. Find a goddess pose. Now, I do not care how far you go, but I would like you to try to keep the knees and the ankles relatively in one line. Very good. On an inhale, we're going to reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands come towards the heart. Inhale, straighten out the legs. Hands reach up. Exhale, hands come towards the heart, goddess pose. Inhale, keep that goddess pose. Reach the hands up. Exhale, hands come towards the heart. Inhale, straighten out the legs, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands come towards the heart. That's it. Inhale, hands reach up, goddess pose. Exhale, hands towards the heart. Inhale, straighten out the arms, straighten out the legs. Exhale, goddess pose. You're doing great. Inhale, in that goddess pose, extend the hands. Exhale towards your heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, goddess pose. There we go. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands towards the heart. Inhale, extend legs, extend arms. Exhale, goddess pose, hands reach in. In your goddess pose, lift the arms, inhale. Exhale, hands reach towards the heart. Exhale, lifting all the way. Inhale, lifting all the way. Exhale, bring yourself back. Let's go for 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hands towards the heart, goddess pose. For 3. Inhale, goddess pose, stay there, arms reach. Exhale, hands towards the heart. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, hands towards the heart. For 2, goddess pose, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten all the way out. Exhale, hands towards the heart. Let's go for 1, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, goddess pose, stay here. Find tiny pulses. Find a pulsing sensation. For 10, is your core still engaged? Is your spine still straight? For 8, 7, are the knees still nice and in line with the heels? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink a little deeper if you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and release. Bring the feet together. And maybe there's some movement you want to do. I definitely want to do some movement. Maybe shaking out the hips. Very good. That's it, okay. From here, we're gonna again bend from the hips, roll ourselves all the way down, and let ourselves hang for a moment. Very good. Take a moment and allow yourself to just sway a little side to side. See how that feels. That's it. Then we're going to plant the palms down, walk the hands a little forward, step the legs a little bit back, plank pose. Always feel free to lower down the knees for a half plank. Otherwise, full plank it is, heels spike back. 10, 9, core engaged. Press yourself away from the mat for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop the knees. That's it. Very good. Wrist underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Okay, for the next one, I'd like you to have the hands underneath of the wrists underneath the shoulders, and then stepping the hands just 1 hand distance forward. Very good. If you do that with both of your hands and you bring your elbows down towards the mat, your elbows should be relatively in one line with the shoulders. And that's sort of what we're trying to achieve. Okay, then we're going to engage the core. We're going to claw the fingertips in towards the mat. The hands are really nice and active. On an inhale, we lift up towards the hands. The elbows are generously bent. And on an exhale, we drop. Inhale, lifting up towards the hands. Exhale, drop the elbows. Can you keep the belly button drawn in? Keep the core engaged and keep going. Very good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You're doing great. Stick with it. We're gonna go for 6. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's go for 5. Up towards the hands. And back down and towards the forearms. Let's go. Keep it going. You're doing great. Where's the breath? Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Let's go for 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And let's go for 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Very good. For the next one, we're gonna inhale, lift. So this is your starting position. On an exhale, we're gonna lower down the forearms. We're gonna shift our way towards the left leg, bend the knee, kick the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, lift up towards the hands. Exhale, back down towards the elbows. Inhale, kick the left leg up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, kick the foot up. Exhale, knee lifts. Inhale, lift on towards the elbow. So we're alternating the legs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg kicks. Exhale, lower down the knee. Inhale, cradling. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg kicks. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up towards the hands. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg kicks. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up towards the hands. Let's go for 4. Kick the leg. Bring the leg down. Up towards the hands. That's it. Lower it down. Left leg. Very good. That's 3. Bring it down. Up towards the hands. Exhale to lower. Inhale, right for 2. Bring it down. Inhale, up towards the hands. Exhale, lower. Let's take that left leg up. Very good. Bring it down. And inhale, up towards the hands. Exhale to lower. Right leg lifts up. And we're going to tap it down towards the mat. Inhale, kick the foot up. Exhale, tap the knee down. Inhale, kick the foot up. Exhale, tap the knee down. For 8, inhale. And tap. For 7, inhale. And tap, that's great. For 6. And tap. For 5, kick. And tap. For 4. And tap. For 3. And tap. For 2. And tap. And the last one, lift it up. Now keep it lifted. Tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not done yet. Bring the knee down. Come on towards the right hand so we have a little bit more space. Left hand is still down. We're going to kick the right leg out towards the side. Bring it in. Kick it out towards the side and bring it in. Working the glutes, staying strong, core is engaged. Where is your breath? We're going to hold it or we're going to keep moving, but we're going to do it for 8. Very good. Bring yourself down. For 7, that's it. 6, inhale. Exhale, 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And the last one, lift it up. Keep it as high as you can for the last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Whew, I feel that. Very good. We're going to shift the hips a little side to side. Maybe move through a child's pose. Maybe you want to find some circles with the hips. That's it. Take a moment. Find movement that feels good for you. I do have to say, after this, the hardest part of the class is over. So you're doing just fine. Last one on the other side. Okay, so we are going to bring ourselves back down in that position with the elbows underneath the shoulders. We're going to shift away towards the right leg and we're going to bend the knee, kick the left foot up and then bring it down towards the mat. Inhale to kick. Exhale to bring it down. Inhale to kick. Exhale to bring it down. Okay, you're doing great. Inhale, kick. Exhale, bring it down. That's it. Inhale, kick. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, let's go for 8. And lower. 7. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Very good. Tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee in. Come up on towards that left hand. Kick it out for 10. Very good. For 9. I really do not like myself for doing this one. And 8. And 7, you're doing great. And 6, we're almost there. And 5, very good. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Keep it open for the last 10, as high as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Awesome. Bring the forearms back down. Allow your legs to slide back. Allow the hips to sink. Make a pillow of your hands and sway the hips a little side to side. That's it. Oh, very good. Allow yourself a moment of well-deserved rest. So take a moment here. Allow yourself to deepen the breath just a little bit. See how you feel. You're doing very good. That's it. Okay. On an inhale, we're just gently going to lift the hands, the head, and the hands come with the wrists right underneath the shoulders, so the hands are a little bit before the shoulder. So you can bring the forearms down. Shoulders roll away from the ears. We're going to find a prone extension. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale, find a prone extension, lift. Exhale, soften, that's it. Inhale, lift. See if you can claw the hands a little bit in towards the mat. And then imagine pulling the mat towards you. So your shoulder blades start to be really, your shoulder muscles start to be really nice and active. Exhale, lower, very good. Inhale, claw that mat towards you, lift. And exhale, lower. Let's go for 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's go for 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. That's it. Let's go for 3. Exhale, lower. Let's go for 2. And lower. And then the last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Make a pillow of your hands. Allow your head to rest. Again, this was level 1. If you want to move on, of course, I've got a level 2 for you, but feel free to stay with level 1 if that's where your energy level lies today. Okay, hands underneath your shoulders, forearms on towards the mat. On an inhale, we find that prone extension. We claw the mat in towards us. Exhale, elbows lift, engage the back muscles. Inhale, create length. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arms lift. Inhale, create length. Exhale, soften. That's great. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, arms lift up. Inhale, create length. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arms lift. Inhale, claw the mat towards you. Hands come down, you extend. And exhale, soften. Let's go for 5. Inhale, lift, claw the mat towards you. Exhale, arms lift. Hands come down, claw the mat towards you. Extend and exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Up with the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift the hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, if you're doing so good, lift the arms up. Hands down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arms lift. Inhale, hands up, down, extend. Exhale, soften, pillow off your hands, shake the hips side to side. You're doing so good. We're almost done. See if you can find a nice deep breath in here. And a nice deep breath out. From there, we're going to straighten our hands overhead, pointed toes. Very good. We're going to inhale. See if we can lift the left leg up. Last little bit of coordination, a little bit of brain training. Right arm. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left leg, right leg, left arm. Exhale, lower. So we're alternating. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Can you kick from the glutes? Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You're doing great. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's go for 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower for 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, left leg, right arm. We're going to kick the left leg up, reach the right arm forward. We're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and switch other side for 10, 9. Right leg kicks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, pillow off your hand, shaking the hips a little side to side. You're doing awesome. Very good. From here, we're going to turn ourselves on towards our back. Awesome. So just stay where you are on the mat, but flip yourself so you're coming to lie on your back. And then we're going to take the knees in towards the chest. And oh, so nice. We're going to do a little bit of that mobilization for the lower back like we did in the beginning. Very good. That's it. And then when you feel ready for it, we're going to extend the arms out, either fully extended or in a 90-degree shape if you're limited in space. And then we're going to bring the knees again with the shins in line with the ceiling and the knees away from the body. Very good. So like we did in the beginning, we're going to find that activation in the core. And from here, we are going to exhale, bring the knees over towards the right, but keep them like one fist above the mat. So we're going to keep them hovering. Inhale to center. Exhale over towards the left. Again, one fist above the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale towards the side. Inhale, lift. So training the side core, the obliques. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, you're doing great. Let's stick with it. Inhale. Exhale, that's it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. Okay. If you want to stay here, feel free. If you want to add one on, you're going to exhale towards the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lie down. Exhale towards the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, crunch. Try to touch the heels. Inhale, lie down. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lie down. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lie down. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lie down. One more towards the left. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lie down. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, arms can extend overhead. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, arms overhead for 5. That's it for 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1, inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. Bring the arms back out in your cactus shape. Allow the hips to just go a little towards the left and sink the knees down towards the right. This time, finding a supine twist. Awesome. Right hand can come towards the left leg if you'd like. The head can stay up facing the center, or maybe you can turn yourself looking over the left shoulder. Very good. Let's take a few nice deep breaths in here and allow the body to soften a little bit. Any tension that has been built up in the core, can you release it with your next deep breath? Allow the breath to create space. Very good. Let's take one more deep breath in. And on the exhale, bringing yourselves back to center and over towards the other side. Maybe the hip scooch a little towards the right. Knees drop over towards the left. Left hand can rest on towards the right knee if that feels good. Then take a few deep breaths in here. Very good. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Take a moment, extend your legs all the way out. Allow the hands to rest next towards the body. Give yourself a nice deep breath in here. And a nice long breath out. See if you can just for a moment relax your body fully on the mat. Taking a moment to center yourself. Taking a moment to rest and restore and allow yourself to experience how much strength there can be in relaxing, restoring the body. Very good. Then slowly make some movement with the fingers and the toes, the ankles and the wrists. If you'd like to give yourself a nice big stretch, feel free to extend the arms overhead, point the toes. And maybe you want to take the knees and towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Roll on towards one side and take your time to brush yourself up into a comfortable seat of your choice. Very good. Hands come next towards the body. Inhale, reach yourself. Reach the arms up, 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 stretch. And exhale, hands can reach in front of the heart. Thank you so much for your time and for your energy today. Thank you for taking this time to practice for yourself. And I hope to see you on the mat very soon.